And on the hill, Eric Fetty. What should we keep an eye on here? Coming up on the first pitch, Colson Montgomery getting ready. Hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ball. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Batting second,
now it's Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Third,
2 down, bases empty.
Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at right field. And on the hill today, Tanner Bibee. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Luis Angel Acuna. Steps to the plate for the White Sox. In for a strike, 0-1. That one fouled off. Got him swinging, and now 1 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Ball 1.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Check
Ball
swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2.
Drive.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ildemaro Vargas up next for the Astros. Into center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Here on the south side, bottom of the second, Christian Walker steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one. Bogaerts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Bogaerts swings through that one. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Carroll has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Isaac Collins steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Isaac Collins.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That one to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here on the south side, and stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off left side. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
Ball one.
Bogaerts takes it in for the out. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know. Those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Man at first, one away. In the dirt. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Sanchez coming home. The relay safe. And they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Got him. 2 gone. Dom Smith stands in. Grounded out his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
And that one gets away at the plate. But all the runners hold. 2 on, 2 outs. Acuna under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Martin moving under it. And there's one down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Swings through that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. And there's 2 down. Stepping in, Chase Meidroth. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Booyah! A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Benintendi up here. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Foul ball there. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carroll in position. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Back at right field. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher now, number 66.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Vargas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to Bogaerts. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Corbin Carroll up next for the Astros. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. The 0-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Here on the south side, bottom 4, Bo Bichette steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one smacked out to left center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Bogaerts with the throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Drake Baldwin up next for the Astros. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Comes up empty. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball 1.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. The Houston lineup turns over. The White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 on, 1 out. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Smith in the box now, takes strike one. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. 2 on, 2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Astros take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Martin at third. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
1 and 2 now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Big at bat coming up for Tel Marte. So they turn things over to the righty, Grant Taylor. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Taylor. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In the dirt. Oh, and that liner got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Vargas in the box now. Takes strike one. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Line drive. That's a base hit. Alvarez scores. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that chance handled. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Isaac Collins steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Teel. Line drive. And there's one down. So up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Two down.
Up next for the White Sox.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidroth.
Chase Meidroth.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Carroll should have this one, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Baldwin, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Austin Martin up next for the Astros. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Montgomery stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to Bogarts.
Head on the tag.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back at right field, bottom of the 6th, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's the strike. Foul ball. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He muscles that one out of here. So digging in, Bo Bichette.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and no.
Tony Santillan on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is fouled back. Outside corner, got him looking. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. In there for strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You just want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. 2 out. Now the left fielder, Isaac Collins. 1 for 2. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Sanchez has a beat on it. And that is that. Here on the south side, and stepping in for the Astros, Dominic Smith.
Ball. No, that's it. Hurry.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
Ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that's a 1-out single. Ketel Marte up to the plate. So they turn to their closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second.
Save. He beat the throw.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation.
Ouch, that one got him.
Up next for the Astros.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's...
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around the bases. Sanchez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. That's back there. And it's gone. They do it again. Back to back homers. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jordan Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. They've hit another. One down. And next to hit for Houston, Austin Martin. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On a line, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Dominic Smith goes deep. Make that 4 homers in the inning. Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Collins flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Here's the 0-2. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. They are unloading here. White Sox going with a new arm, Chris Murphy.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Corbin Carroll now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now chance for. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Miguel Vargas, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it's gone. A 3-run dinger. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery in the air to left center. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on?
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back to the top of the order. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Ground ball left side. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just.
The